Oh, the doctors they have to come and get this process through.
Okay, we're coming to you from the Georgetown Hospital, where the doctors have just completed the post-mortem examination of Adrianna Younge. And we have the doctors. The doctors just completing their post-mortem examination. You have a lot of people now coming into the hospital compound as the doctors make their way out.
Any people with live wrongs. Live wrongs. So this is live shot. This is live shot.
We have the medical practitioners who've completed their work are being escorted now from the area after completing their work. And of course, I think they have to meet with the family first to make the family aware of the situation, make the family aware of some of their findings. But you have lots of persons gathered here. I think they want to meet with those persons first. This is the pathologist from Maryland, from Delaware, sorry. And this is the grandmother there, along with the family's attorney, Darren Wade. And so they're moving again. I think they're trying to find an area where the doctors can meet with the family and have some discussions with the family. It's very tense here at the hospital. You had some persons scaling the fence to come in when they saw the doctors coming out, but they're trying to go and meet with the family. And so you see they're trying to go in there and have a discussion with family members only. So they've just completed the post-mortem examination of Adrianna Younge. Of course, on the outside here at the Georgetown Hospital, there was a clash between some protesters and the police. And you heard that. We're now hearing the motorbikes on the outside of the hospital. But I think the doctors are briefing the family first. Then they will address anything else. So we saw the doctor from Delaware. Now we have persons outside the hospital. We have the police. And I think that's a resource center where they're going to be briefing the family and stuff like that. But as you can imagine, there's a lot of people out here calling for and demanding justice. The situation outside the Georgetown Hospital this afternoon, the family, that's the aunt up there, the family waiting to be fully briefed by the doctors who conducted this post-mortem examination, which began at around 12:30 this afternoon, and it's now coming up to just after 5, and they would have completed that post-mortem examination moments ago. Of course, a large crowd gathered out here and remains out here as persons try to get information. But like they had said initially, they will be briefing the family first, and then I think they'll try to give a briefing to the media. Of course, you know the story by now. Little Adrianna Younge was at the double-day hotel at Tushin with her relatives when she vanished last Wednesday afternoon while at the pool there with the family. The family said they searched the pool, they did not find her. And then they said, they maintained guard outside there to get information and stuff like that. And so they were out there for several hours gathering information and stuff like that. Then they eventually, the following day, last Thursday, the body of little Adrianna was found in the pool at that same hotel. The family said the pool was searched several times and they did not find the body, but the body was found the following day at that same pool. So we were at the Georgetown Hospital today, this afternoon, where the postmortem, the forensic postmortem, forensic autopsy was just completed by these three forensic specialists, overlooked by a local doctor or a local doctor observing it too. We have attorney there, Darren Wade. Yeah, one of the local doctors is observing it too, Dr. Caleb McLaughlin, who the family requested be there. But we have the Deputy Police Commissioner Simon McBean having a discussion there with the attorney, and you can see one of the forensic doctors, one of the forensic scientists taking a peek out there, trying to meet with the family out here at the Georgetown Hospital in that part of the hospital. And they're trying to bring some calm to the area as the family meets with those forensic specialists, those doctors who completed this post-mortem examination. There are three doctors, one from Mount Sinai in the U.S., another one from a forensic specialist from Delaware, and then we also saw the one from Barbados. Okay, Attorney Wade, but explain to us now, though, what is happening?
We're going to the doctor. We go Dr. Collins, we're going for. Please don't get Dr. Collins, that's all, please.
What was happening up there, though?
They're going to meet with the family afterwards. That's all we want to do. Thank you. Meet with the family. So, get Dr. Collins. That's all I want.
Well, they're trying to get all the doctors in the one room, one area to brief the family.
Okay. All right. Tell the police. Afraid of what, Crab? Afraid of what? Tell the police that shoot their way.
Yeah, but okay. I'm going to stop y'all. Please go outside.
Let us stop shooting. Let us stop shooting.
We have Deputy Police Commissioner Simon McBean pleading with the persons to leave the compound because some of the doctors expressing some concern, the foreign doctors, of course, expressing some concern. So we have the Deputy Police Commissioner asking them if they can leave the compound because there's a briefing that has to take place of the family, asking them to go beyond the fence, and says he will talk to them after. And we have the doctor from Delaware. He's now going to join the other doctors upstairs. This is the young doctor from Delaware who was one of the doctors who completed this postmortem examination. You see the grandmother now making her way up there with another relative, making their way up there.
Open up money, pass. Yo,
Mr. McBean, you have the father here.
let the father go by, let this man go by. You want to tell me what's going on there?
The whole of Guyana there with you, but it don't matter what. Mother's gone.
Well, you saw the father there. He's not going to go upstairs, preferring to stay down here. Again, we're coming to you from the Georgetown Public Hospital. They've just completed the autopsy on the body of little Adrianna Younge, the 11-year-old who was found dead in that hotel pool at Tushin. The autopsy examination started at around 12:30 this afternoon, and the doctors have just completed that. There were 3 foreign forensic specialists, forensic scientists, medical examiners who completed that autopsy, and so they're now in another section of the hospital to brief the family on their findings. They're saying it's very detailed. We have the father talking here because he has opted not to go upstairs.
Watch people in the room together. One little girl. One little girl. Remember it. Adrianna Younge will change Guyana. She go down in Guyana book as history by history. Like coffee in Harlem. She go down as history. Adrianna Younge. Remember, I tell everybody waiting for the results. Standing here waiting.
Yeah, we're waiting here.
Watch the police there. Watch the look now.
Family waiting here for the results too.
We have the father there just talking there about, the impact this has had, seeing people come together. Like he said there, he's never seen before. We are here at the Georgetown Hospital, as I was mentioning earlier. Right now what's taking place is that the family of Adrianna Younge, they're being briefed about that post-mortem examination. As we heard earlier from the family doctor, Dr. Caleb McLaughlin, he was explaining to us that the examination would have been very detailed. He said they're not doing it like a normal examination because they want to see everything. So they actually began this morning by doing an X-ray of the body, and they did a full body CT scan, and then they brought the body to the Georgetown Hospital morgue to go through that rigorous post-mortem examination. And so they've completed their work for now, and they're briefing the family members. Of course, there's a large crowd that has gathered here outside of the Georgetown Hospital. There was a clash earlier between the police and some of the persons gathered here, but you're seeing more persons coming out here to Georgetown Hospital, and of course asking persons to remember that this is a hospital. And so there are patients here, there are emergency patients and critical patients here, so they want people to be mindful of that even as they gather out here, as we all await the results of this autopsy. We saw the grandmother and the mother and the aunt and other relatives of the child going up into that room along with the family attorney, Darren Wade. We were seeing Deputy Police Commissioner Simon McBean right up there, keeping a close eye at the gate. It's such a tragic story that we've all been dealing with over the past couple of days, of this young girl who was there, during the holidays, the Easter holidays, with her family at that hotel, going missing, and then her body being found in that pool the following day. That hotel was gutted. Fire was set to the hotel, was burned to the ground, and now the investigation has been ongoing into her death. We're trying to gather as much information as we can this afternoon for you as we continue to bring this broadcast from the Georgetown Hospital. All three of those foreign doctors, those independent pathologists who were brought into the country, 2 from the U.S., 1 from Barbados, one of them being the senior medical examiner for the U.S. state of Delaware. And so he was the one you saw going in. Dr. Collins, I think his name is. He was the last one you saw going into the room to really brief the family and explain to them their findings of that postmortem examination, which, as we heard earlier, was very detailed. So that's as much as we know right now. We're going to be awaiting out here at the Georgetown Hospital to gather as much information as we can so we can relay that to you, so you can be properly informed of what is happening down here. I want to remind folks, because we've seen the comments, people with all types of comments. Remember that there's a family in mourning, and so some of those comments that you're making, they might see those and may not be, comments that they would want to see. So I want to remind people, as much as you share your views, please do so properly and take into account that at the end of the day, there's still a family here in mourning, and we have to be cognizant of that. You can show support, you can express your views, but be respectful in those views here in the comment section. As the sun sets over Georgetown this afternoon, we have lots of persons gathered out here at the Georgetown Hospital as the family is being briefed on the findings of that forensic examination, that forensic postmortem examination on the young body of 11-year-old Adrianna Younge, the young girl who was found in that pool of the hotel last Thursday after being reported missing. And a big part of this, why you're seeing the crowd being out here and wanting justice and all of that, is that people are very, very unhappy with the way the police handled that initial report of the girl being missing. The family were asking the police to do a full sweep of the hotel. As we heard from the family, they were told that somebody saw, they have it on video, that the girl left in a car, but that turned out not to be true. And that turned out, and they were told that by the police. And so that turned out to be probably an effort by them to get the family to move. But the family stayed there. And the following day, they remained there, pressing for that hotel to be properly searched. And so, you know, the way the police handled this is a big part of the concern of many citizens. We saw the man, because they gave a car number, the police actually sent out a press release that they later said was filled with inaccuracies. They actually gave a car number and a car description. And there was somebody with a car and that number. So that person has expressed concern, saying that, you know, he was questioned for something he knew absolutely nothing about. And so, of course, there is that issue happening out there. And as I mentioned, that has been a big part of the concern in all of this too. People raising concern about the way the police bungled that initial investigation. The commander has been sent on administrative leave. 3 other policemen were placed on a close arrest over their handling of that initial report. But the family crying out for justice, making it clear they want justice. And you're seeing lots of persons out here in support of the family and being here and questioning, you know, the police action, trying to come to the bottom of what exactly took place. And they're hoping that answers will be provided by that forensic post-mortem examination, which was done over a number of hours, beginning at around 12:30 this afternoon and wrapping up just before 5 o'clock. And so, you know, the family, they're now being briefed, as they told us this morning, that once the post-mortem examination was over, the first thing the pathologists were going to do was that they were going to brief the family before talking to anyone else, because at the end of the day, there's a family involved here. We're not sure how long this briefing with the family will take, but all the doctors are in that resource center here at the Georgetown Hospital, briefing the family members on their findings. The father of little Adrianna opted not to be a part of that briefing, but his mother is there, the young child's mother is there, her aunt is there, and a number of other relatives are in there, along with their attorney. And I think the doctor that they asked to be a part of the process, he's also up there too. We see the CEO of the Georgetown Hospital there having a discussion with the Deputy Police Commissioner.
Tomorrow, Guyana going to shut down. Guyana going to shut down. You will see how sad the Dutch square. Do the right thing, and I'm going to understand. That's just it.
Again, for those of you now joining us, we're coming to you live from the Georgetown Public Hospital, where the family of 11-year-old Adrianna Younge, who was found dead last Thursday in the pool at the Doubleday Hotel in Tushin, the family being briefed about the post-mortem examination which was carried out and was moments ago completed. That post-mortem examination beginning at around 12:30 this afternoon and going on for quite a number of hours, wrapping up just before 5 o'clock. And so, as they had promised, they're briefing the family first, and then information will be provided, I figure, to the media and everyone else. While that is being done, we're seeing a crowd gathering here at the Georgetown Hospital with persons with their concerns and persons who want to hear too the situation here. But we saw the doctors going into that room to be briefed by the medical doctor, medical doctors rather, going into the room to brief the family members. Mr. McBean, you want to explain to what the process taking place right now?
The family is being briefed at the moment. They're the first person that will be given the news. Then the police will be informed and then wider public. So I'm asking as it is now, the doctors, they're scared for their lives because of our posture. I'm asking people to please, let's allow the doctors to complete their job. They cannot give the public the information without presenting it to the family first, and that's what they're doing.
Will they present it to us before they leave?
They are presenting to okay, we need to create that atmosphere that they can present it to us. And this is not what
it's important that they present it to us.
They will present, but we have to create the atmosphere. Yes, we have to create whatever they're telling the family, they were prepared to tell us. But we need to create the atmosphere for that.
You know the murder shit, right?
But by inviting the press into the room, what kind of atmosphere is that? That's the right atmosphere.
Yes, can you bring us upstairs?
Again, we need to create the atmosphere, get the area on
the police, you mean?
Excuse me, please?
Sorry, it's upstairs, sir.
That was Deputy Police Commissioner Simon McBean giving us a briefing of explaining to us that in that room up there, there's a briefing taking place of the family members, explaining to them the findings of that forensic post-mortem examination, and the family being the first to be informed, then the police will be informed, and the wider public will be informed through the media. Of course, the doctors, some of them have expressed some fear with the situation outside the Georgetown Hospital here, and so some of them, the doctors, have that fear. So the Deputy Police Commissioner was trying to explain that there's a need for an atmosphere, conducive to them briefing the media and briefing other persons. But as it is now, they're briefing the family right upstairs there in that resource center here at the Georgetown Public Hospital. We're now approaching the 6 o'clock hour, just about 20 minutes before 6 o'clock. For those of you on the live, and now, or those of you now joining us, we are coming to you from the Georgetown Hospital, that resource center area, where the doctors who performed the medical examination, the forensic medical examination on the body of little Adrianna Younge, they're briefing the family right now. And, we're trying to explain that to you. And so, that is what is taking place right now. But you have a lot of persons gathered out here also want that information. But the doctors have made it clear since earlier that they would have been briefing the family first, then they would have been briefing other persons. We saw the Deputy Police Commissioner, Simon McBean, just recently speaking with us briefly and explaining that the briefing of the family is taking place. Then the police will receive a briefing too, and then the wider public. So that's what is expected to take place here at the Georgetown Hospital. Of course, he's been trying to ask people who are gathered here to step back. Some of the doctors have expressed some concern about their safety. These are foreign forensic specialists who are here for this medical examination and who completed it. That medical examination began early this morning at the Balwant Singh Hospital with the X-ray and the forensic CT scan, the full body CT scan. Those were completed early this morning at the Balwant Singh Hospital. Then the body was brought across here, and the family they were then briefed before the postmortem examination started. And now that it has been completed, they're being briefed again. So, of course, we're coming to you live from the Georgetown Hospital, and we're going to try to keep you as informed and as updated as possible with the information as we receive it, of course.
Don't come for no kite this year. Don't come for no kite this year.
And for those of you now joining us, we're coming to you live from the Georgetown Hospital this evening as we continue to wait on the family being fully briefed on that autopsy report, that forensic examination that was done on the body of little Adrianna Younge. So they have just completed that post-mortem examination, and you know, they completed it roughly about an hour ago now, and so they've been briefing the family on some of their findings and explaining stuff to them. This morning, before beginning that process at 12:30, they actually met with the family to indicate to them what the process would be like, what they'll be doing, and the details that they'll be looking for. So that was done a bit earlier today. There was a full body scan, CT scan, and an X-ray conducted on the body of Adrianna before they began that full post-mortem examination. And as Dr. Caleb McLaughlin, who is the family doctor, as he explained to us, it was a detailed process, more than they would do normally for a post-mortem examination. because, and he explained to us, by giving us an example, most times when they do post-mortem examinations, if they're aware that something might have happened to the person's head, they might have been shot in the head, or they might have been shot in the body, or that person might have had an ailment that affected their heart or their lungs, and they want to do a post-mortem examination, they would know where to go and look for whatever. But because of this is being done in detail, they're going through everything. We're seeing 2 of the family members coming out of that room. Let us see if any other family members come out. But we're seeing 2 of them, 2 relatives coming out of that room. So we're going to wait to see the others when they come out. I know the aunt is still in there, along with the mother and the grandmother and the attorney for the family and some other persons in that room. So we're trying to, get as much information as we can. We're seeing those 2 family members who just made their way out of that room where they were briefed. 2 of them coming out of that room, and you see them talking to each other and comforting each other across there. But the other relatives, including the mother, grandmother, and the aunt, and some other relatives, are still up there in that room being briefed by the doctors who performed this detailed post-mortem examination. Okay, I think the people saw the police bus pulling up, and that sort of incensed the crowd. Oh, we see the police coming around this area now. I figure they want to get the crowd to move back. We saw the police.
Ben, come. Let me go back, sir. Ben, girl, come. Come, let me go back, sir.
Who gave me these items? Who gave me these items, man? Real wild guys starting this place. I think it's my name, man. You see that? You see that?
Hey, you watching me laughing?
What come here for? Nobody doing
nothing anymore. This one, you see that?
They just
Why not there in this place? Why nobody doing nothing? You see that?
shoot at your spot here, Joe. I just shoot at your
like they say, people like it's a car, easy boy. Let's see the sports room and you tell them straight down, okay?
Yeah, a very tense situation here. The police coming to clear the road outside this unit. With the family being briefed, they're trying to clear the road. And so, you know, the police came out here and were firing shots to disperse the crowd, or tear gas or something. And we saw the crowd scattering. But then some people still remained. You were seeing other persons coming out now. And the family is still upstairs in this room being briefed. And we're seeing the police making their way into the compound here at the Georgetown Hospital to sort of rid the compound of the people who had gathered here just outside of the room where the family is being briefed. We see the grandmother now coming out of that room. So we're trying to information. You have Yes, we're coming to you from the Georgetown Hospital where the situation is a bit chaotic right now. The riot police out here trying to clear the area outside the room where the family members are being briefed, trying to clear the area so those doctors can also leave when they've completed their briefing of the family.
They want to know where the man take me picture with just now, bro.
Sorry, find out.
This man getting me nervous now.
Excuse me.
Something, man. man just take out me picture and call somebody. The vehicle is same thing, tomorrow to be informed this man. And this man just take out me picture with this man, the same man. We in charge of the vehicle, same thing, tomorrow come a car and have the place at the hotel.
Yeah, he come and have the place. He shame that he even did.
And he come and take out me picture just now. Like they say about 3-4 times and calling somebody. Me know the fuck I mean.
You explain to me like man, boy. You roll at me. Use me try for. I bring you in. Hello. I stay here. When I'm left here, I have a phone battery low. My cut off. Yeah, baby.
What press conference? What is going on in there?
Sounds good.
Excuse me? Yes.
Yeah, the result now?
The guard from India. The police are gone from me.
The police are gone? The police car. I don't understand how much.
And the family has been briefed, and the doctors have left the area. But we have persons still gathered out here. We're hoping to get some information on that post-mortem examination. Not sure what information will be provided to us tonight. That's good. And we see the police also leaving this area now. Hopefully we get some information from the from the doctors or the attorney for the family tonight, but they have left this area. And so we're still trying to gather information from them on this autopsy. They've managed to clear this area. But we're still trying to gather information.
Shutting down for about 2 months. Nobody got to work.
Just said everybody's drunk.
The fucking man just
The drunk? Cross that one and nose. I'm up.
And we're seeing they're leaving the area now. They're moving the body of little 11-year-old Adrianna Younge.
As you have to see what Guyana people.
Let's see if we get a quick word with the aunt.
They test the drunk and there's no results for me. No result, there's no results. What the time that the drunk, there's no result. For the people that watching, no result.
No result. 2 months.
Now the father saying that the postmortem results has shown that little Adrianna drowned. That's what the father is saying that we were told. We're seeing the body being taken back over, and you're seeing the families following the horse. And the family leaving here with the body of little Adrianna. The father explaining to us that the post-mortem examination, based on what they've told the family, is that she drowned, but they're not accepting that. So the family leaving there.
I get back to front.
And that is the latest we have from here. The doctors giving a briefing that she died by drowning. Of course, we don't have any other detail other than that, but that's what the father said he has been told. So we're going to continue following this up, but the family is saying they're not accepting that. So we're going to continue follow this up. This is just where we're going to take a break in the broadcast, and you can join us a bit later on for our News Source Evening Bulletin. I'm Gordon Moseley, reporting from outside, from at the Georgetown Hospital here. The family just leaving the scene along with the body of little Adrianna Younge. So that's the latest here. As we told you, the father said they were informed that based on the post-mortem examination, that little Adrianna drowned. That's what they're giving the cause of death as, a drowning. We have more on this in our evening news bulletin.